What is up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Fire Emblem Awakening Lunatic Classic mode. In the last episode, we had taken on Rogues and Redeemers 2. And in this episode, we're going to be taking on Rogues and Redeemers 3. I already have a strat of how I'm going to go about this. It's just I'm going to solo it with Chrom, so double it, and then that's going to be the end of this episode. It's going to be a pretty short one this time, just because Rogues and Redeemers is a big map. There's like 40 plus enemies. And I don't want to have to use all the units I have to use if I don't have to use them. So I'm going to be using just solely Chrom and Skye for this one, because this is the one I've been doing for the Limit Breakers skills. So that's what I'm going to keep doing, just because I feel like it'll work out better and be more convenient for y'all. So yeah. Ho, you've returned, and none too soon. Let me guess, more Ironheart Jar for us to battle. Yes, but not just any Ironheart Jar. All the foes you've beaten in this Outrealm. They're all in one place now. Beat them again, and I'll seal them back into their cards. So that means none of them will be fighting on our side this time. I'm afraid not, but it's so much more romantic this way, isn't it? A ragtag group of misfits, outnumbered and facing history's greatest legends. Odds stacked against them with no hope of victory in a grueling fight to the death. Romantic is not the word I would choose. Alrighty, but yeah, for this one, we're not going to bring anybody else but Chrom and Skye. As you can see, we can bring 18 units, but we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to bring Skye and Chrom. The way I went about this, when I would grind, you're about to find out here in a little bit. But typically what I want to do, or what I am going to do, I'm going to pair Skye and Chrom up together. Then we're going to move straight into this corner over here, and then we're going to take on everybody from this corner while we're in the wood, so we have the extra avoidance. And then we also have a versus Knight equipped, so whenever we attack, we actually recover, as y'all know. So that's going to be the plan for this particular episode. So it's going to be a pretty short one, not going to be too long. So you have 50 enemies. So yeah, start the battle. Is it true? Hundred forces in the Castle Ruins, and they're heavily armed. Yes, we've already surrounded them with our combined forces. You were not first established whether or not they mean us harm. None of us invited them here, did you? No, I suppose that it's because enemy to burn them enemies. They're to strike first and ask questions later. A mouse in the bag can still bite. Although I hope we've caught something more interesting than that.
Really?
We're completely surrounded. Enemies in every direction.
Yeah.
Strong ones too, and plenty of them.
Right.
Nothing for it but to fight our way out. All units, prepare yourselves. Today we make some new legends. All units being Skye and Chrom. But yeah, all we're gonna do, we're just gonna go straight to this corner. We're gonna let them all come to us. Ugh, won't stop eating at me. Let's go back to my other screen here. I can't shake the feeling I'm making some terrible mistake. I've never felt that before. Who are these people? But yeah, so we're gonna let them all come to us, and we're pretty much OP, so we'll be taking very little damage. Again, I'm not gonna read these, but yeah, I'll play out each scene just because I figured y'all would probably want to see it. We might skip through a few. So, but yeah, if you want an easy way to get through this map and you want to get those Limit Breaker skills, then do this map with Chrom and Skye only. Skye is a sorcerer versus Knight, so he can recover each time he hits. And then Chrom, he can be whatever class you want him to be, as long as he's OP as hell, just like my Chrom is. So yeah, we'll be getting through all these pretty quick. I won't turn away when the source may yet have to save a comrade.
Stay focused. My turn.
Yeah, even if Chrom misses, it's good since we're doing so much damage. But you just let all of them come to us. Listen to that music though.
It's alright.
Even if there is a chance of missing, when I first did this, I was pretty much missing every single attack I could against Roy here, since our attacks or our hit rate was like at 20 and 30%, I believe, around there.
You can do this. Think again. We're not done
My
yet.
dog and my cat are just staring down at each other.
You're finished. Ha!
Don't know why. I just want them to get along already, man.
Come on.
Kind of knows he'll win.
I've got you.
But yeah, if you want to get those limit breaker skills,
Time to tip the scales.
you don't know how to go about getting it.
Face me.
This is the way to go. This is the easy way to go. Buddy and Kira love to fight each other for some reason, or stare down at each other rather. See, we whittled down to 50 to 5, and then all I do. The only movement that I do in this next turn, I'm going to skip the rest of this. All the movement that I do, I just move to this corner right here so that even more can attack us, and that's it. Again, pretty simple and easy, so.
As one.
Because like, I really don't want to have to do this with a whole bunch of units because the chance of units dying is a lot higher if you do that. So long as you remain an enemy of this realm, I cannot stay judgment.
Are you ready?
Look at that little damage.
Checkmate.
I'm still surprised that 27% chances are hitting, but whatever. It's a strength when you fought for our side. But this is like the best area, this is the best square to be in, because you can attack everybody from both sides. So you can take down even more enemies rather than waiting for enemies to come around in order to hit you.
My turn.
I haven't tried this with Crom at the front. I don't think it'd be a good idea to do that. He'd probably die, even while paired up with Skye, and he can't really attack him at distance anyway without wasting get down, buddy, without wasting weapon uses. So that's another thing.
It's all right.
But yeah, vengeance I'm not really scared of unless the enemy actually has damage to them. Otherwise, there's nothing to worry about.
Checkmate.
This is the build that I go with when I'm doing Gamer Spree in order to get those limit breaker skills.
My strength is yours. Think again. You're finished. Ha! Face me.
And one of the best parts is that since Crom and Skye are also at A rank in the support, again, there's a much higher chance of Crom having a backup hit, or rather a dual strike. See, we whittled it down, whittling it down like by 5 each turnabout, and with both sides attacking, we whittle it down to like about 10 or 15 per turn.
Here's how it's done. Ha! Have another.
Man, this is the best build to go with whenever you're running Rogues and Redeemers, number 3 specifically. The other 2 you can do with your other allies, but again, for this I recommend just having Crom and Skye for it.
Here's how it's done. Ha!
Look at that, man. We've taken down all these in a matter of like 5 minutes so far. We went from 45 units down to 38 now, about to be 37.
I've got your back. Hold on, I'm coming. You're finished. Ha! Have another.
Let's get the rest of that. Skip the rest of these turns, and nobody will be able to attack us.
Stay
What's
with
up,
us.
buddy? Chilling out.
Time to tip the scales.
He can't jump yet. So he's not big enough to jump. onto the couch yet. Because when he sleeps, he does sleep in his crate. But I want him to be able to sleep in something on a more comfortable platform, you know. But he can't jump yet. He's a big dog, but he can't jump yet. He's a pretty big puppy, rather.
I've got your back.
But yeah, I'm watching Buddy's pillow that he sleeps on while he's in his crate during the night. So that's why you hear all that rumbling in the background. It's not thunder. It's just the pillow. Yeah. Sounds like a thunderstorm going on.
Here's how it's done. Time to tip the scales.
Nice. But yeah, now we're down to 34 minutes. But yeah, you'll get the picture, so I'm going to go ahead and start skipping everything now just because you don't really need to see every single fight. Now that y'all know what to expect. There's no special combos that I've noticed whenever I would do it. So I just want to skip through everything. Yeah, we'll just skip the rest of this till we get to the end here. See, down to 19. But yeah, this is the build you want to go with whenever you're doing Rogues and Redeemers 3. If you get the chance to do it. Because I know you can't really, the 3DS eShop isn't functioning anymore. Like the eShop for the 3DS and for the Wii U, I believe, isn't functioning anymore. So if you do have the game and you want to play it, you might not be able to download the DLC anymore. But if you want to download it, and if you want to download it and play, ooh, geez, yikes, we actually took damage from that one. Okay, in that case, let's go ahead and just grab an elixir real quick or something to heal up. But yeah, sometimes it can get worrisome, but otherwise it's fine. We should be okay for the rest of it. Yeah, I probably didn't need to heal. Look at that, we're back at almost pretty much max health at this point. And with that, we only have 5 units left, so let them all come to us. Then we can end it. Switch to the scene here. And again, let them all come to us.
On my mark.
And call it game.
Time to tip the scales.
But yeah, like I was saying, if you ever do want to play Fire Emblem Awakening with the DLC, you're gonna have to download it through Citra. That's what I'm using Citra Nightly. You can use either Citra Nightly or Citra Canary in order to play 3DS games that are no longer, I mean, they are on the 3DS, but you can't download the DLC for it anymore unless you play it on the emulator and download the DLC separate from the game. Because if you download the game, like if you download the ROM for the game,
Hold on, I'm coming.
you don't get the DLC with it. You have to find a download link. It should be under the same website that you get the ROM from in order to get it added into the game.
Are you ready? Think again. Time to tip the scales. Yeah.
Okay, and the last one's going to be just that Valkyrie over there, because we just walk up to you, Nana here, and finish off the map.
On my mark. Checkmate. Ha!
Alrighty. And that's that. Like I said in the last episode, this one was going to be a pretty short one just because I did the solo run rather than the other one. Did we get them all? I believe so. Listen, it's finally quiet. Good gods, that was brutal. Indeed, a truly epic battle by any measure. It's a testament to our troops and your tactics that we managed to prevail.
Crom,
we found this in the ruins.
What?
Another Einherjar card. Looks like it. This one says Ike, the Radiant Hero.
Really?
Interesting. The hero who wielded Aether in the Legend of Tellius. Shall we hear him out? Hello, Ike. That was impressive. I've never fought anyone half as strong as you. Believe me, I've crossed paths with my share of armies. Name's Ike. Ever heard of me? I've definitely heard of Ike. If y'all haven't, what's wrong with y'all? I'm just kidding. Well, that saves me some explaining. I'm not good with introductions anyway. The army I was just fighting alongside was full of kings and lords from all over. I didn't ask for their personal histories, but they were tough. I could feel it in my bones. So needless to say, I'm surprised to have met someone even stronger. That wasn't dumb luck either. You'd have beaten us 13 times out of a dozen. How did you get so strong? Is it because all your units are skilled? Does your strategy make them greater than the sum of their parts? Or is there some other unseen connection between you all? Too much. Hey, buddy! No. Get down. Get down, buddy! Thank you. Impressive indeed. Battle shows who people really are. If I felt it out there with you. Your army moved as one. That takes trust and time and effort. Well, it was just one pair up. It wasn't because you were there for each other. That puts you right up there with Marth, a man I met here. Of course, I simply find the strongest fighters will still yield a strong army. There's no one right answer, but you've definitely sold me on your method. So, are you going back to your world now? If you want, I can go with you. I am a mercenary after all. This one's free of charge. What you taught me is payment enough. And yes, we'll recruit Ike. Oh, I actually do have an Ike already. Yes, you see that. Unit was replaced. We should fight together. I didn't realize I recruited him already. Okay, we got Limit Breaker from that. You did it. You actually did it. That is, I knew you would do it. Hubba, what are you doing here?
Yes.
Waiting for you, of course. I knew you would win, and I knew you would come.
What?
You didn't sound so certain a moment ago. These weak, bony old hands could have never rounded up all those cards alone, but you did it. You're heroes. The Outrealm owe you all a great debt.
Really?
We're truly done here. All the Einherjar are captured. Indeed, no more nostalgic banter battles and inter-era cross-generational headaches. Every last Einherjar is back, sealed safe, and sound in their little cards. Strange. Suddenly I almost feel sorry for them.
What?
Sometimes old Hubba's hearing isn't so great. Did you just say you felt sorry for those rogue Einherjar? They didn't seem like phantoms. They seemed like real people. Well, yes, they can seem that way, but I assure you, they are just reflections.
Right.
It's a good word for them, reflections. As we fought and spoke, it often felt like they were reflecting on their lives. Rehearsing some brief moment from their past they needed us to see.
Yes.
Sounds as though you learned some things on the road to victory. You're on to the memory of those they once were. I'll be sure the Einherjar will know that. Thank you. And we will head back to our world. Where will you go, Hubba? Nowhere. The Outrealms are my home, after all. You'll remain here all alone. Oh, I've been doing it for years, centuries, eons. Maybe even decades. I lost count. Truth is, I used to live in your world. But after my sweet bee passed, the Outrealms just felt like a bitter fit. Besides, from what you showed me here, it seems like the old place is in good hands.
Good.
I suppose it's goodbye, old-timer. God's help me. I think I might even miss you.
Yes.
Well, now don't be so sure this is the last you'll ever see of old Hubba. You never know what the future holds. Or you never do, but old Hubba does. Ha! Prophesied it ages ago. Not doing all that.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Hubba. Alrighty. And with that, that is all of them except for the future past stuff. But again, like I said, a couple of past 2 episodes, I'm not going to be doing these until after the main story just because there's spoilers in these, so we're not going to be doing that. I didn't realize that until I actually watched the video on it, so we're not going to do these just yet. Because I've already played through the game myself, so I know what to expect, but if y'all are watching this for the first time, y'all don't. So I don't want to spoil anything for y'all. But yeah, in the next episode, we'll be taking on Lost Bloodlines 1. Again, if we have time in the next episode, we'll do Lost Bloodlines 2, but I doubt we will. We'll find out. And then these two ones right here, I'm probably going to solo with just Crom. And then after that, we'll do The Smash Brethren ones, they will do these 3, and then Apotheosis will have to be last if I decide to do it. I'm not too confident in my abilities right now to do it, but we'll find out. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, go and hit that like button, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Become a royalty today. We'd love to have you in our community. Anyways, guys, thank you all so very much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next episode.